Bust out your coconuts, cause it's time to get cocoa nuts.
And it's about to get coconuts!
Bachelor in Paradise is almost here. I am so excited. This is actually my favorite Bachelor show. I know, The Bachelor and Bachelorette are the source of everything, but Bachelor in Paradise is just wonderful TV that skirts the line so well between trash and romance. So many of our favorite people are getting a second chance at love, and we get to watch it all. And even the people at The Bachelor let down their hair and embrace the cringe. Just take a look at the intro.
We're knocking on heaven's door, almost paradise.
Yep, there he is, future Bachelor Colton Underwood. It's a beautiful show. Because in Paradise, anything is possible. 3 engagements in 1 season? Yup. Someone telling Chris Harrison to F off? Yup.
You, Chris Harrison.
And they just dropped the first promo. So, let's take a look.
Are you ready?
Oh, I'm more than ready.
Monday, August 5th, all your Bachelor Nation favorites are back in Paradise.
Demi, Jonathan Paul Jones, Wills, and Tayshia are in Paradise. And Chris Harrison's sipping some fine concoction in the pool with his suit on. Classic Paradise.
What am I supposed to do?
You're supposed to watch your back.
They kissed before they got here.
Is he sleeping with Tayshia? Is he sleeping with Hannah?
Okay, we're just getting right into it with the drama, and it's all about Blake? Golden Boy Blake, runner-up from Becca's season of The Bachelorette. Now, Blake and Hannah G were shipped by a lot of people well before the cast of Paradise was announced. So I'm not surprised they're at least exploring something. But Blake and Tayshia too? You know, I can see a lot of women looking at Blake and being interested in him early on, so we don't know if this is actually going to be a fake out. I just really hope he doesn't go all boy on them. Speaking of boys,
he's just gotten himself into a bit of a sticky situation. We've all been there before.
Dean is back. For those of you who don't know, Dean, Final Four from Rachel's season of The Bachelorette, as well as Bachelor Winter Games and Bachelor in Paradise Season 4 is, well, he came off Rachel's season looking pretty great. Then Paradise happened. He hooked up with a woman named Christina and then decided to also pursue Danielle, or D'Lo. Christina was committed to Dean, and Dean messed around with all of their emotions. But now Dean's back, and he needs to shave that thing. I get you might be going through a Tom Selleck phase, but at least give it a little trim, that's all I'm asking. There we go, okay, thank you. But one thing Dean says here is that Blake, at least what I'm inferring from the preview, has gotten himself into a similar situation as Dean did back in Paradise Season 4. Hoping this is a fake out, cause with all the drama currently happening with the men from Hannah's season, I don't know if I can take another scandal from a well-liked person in the franchise.
It's all the fun and drama.
Alright, pause. Sorry, Demi, that you're crying, but I do want to point out an early coupling. Nicole and Clay on a date. You can see Clay in the back here from Becca's season of The Bachelorette. And I do ship these two. Nicole and Clay both seem very sensitive. I mean, Nicole was famously given an endless supply of ice cream because of her tendency to cry, and Clay was seen as a gentle, soft soul from Becca's season. Though just because there's a date, it doesn't mean there's a couple. One person asks another, but a lot of times people will go on a date just because. You know, it's a date in paradise, and the whole point is exploring connections.
You take advantage of women.
Let me talk.
Under the sun.
This is real life.
John Paul Jones. So glad to be back. The Slayer of Nuggets defending someone from Derek who got engaged the last time he was on Bachelor in Paradise. Now, snitching or being a white knight in Paradise is not quite the same as it is in The Bachelorette or on The Bachelor. You're all dating different people and not the same person. So I'm not going to do my usual snitching call-out. Sometimes an argument like what JPJ is doing right here has nothing to do with romance but defending a friend, as Paradise has so many couplings but also a lot of friendships. We finish with both of them crying and Blake also shedding some tears because this is real life. So this was just a tiny teaser of what's to come in Paradise, but there are some hot stories here. Is Blake actually a boy? Why is Demi crying? Will John Paul Jones get engaged? We need to know! Luckily, Paradise is just a few weeks away. So if you like this video and want more on Paradise, stay tuned to the channel. And make sure to subscribe, as we'll have tons more Paradise stuff to dive into in the near future. Until then, Bachelor Fantake, out.
This is real life.